All right, guys, Mr. Shortback, we are working on homework for Module 1, Lesson 24. If you're in my class, you should be doing this on Tuesday, October 7th. If you're not in my class, whenever your teacher assigns it to you. But hopefully this helps you out either way. All right, Module 1, Lesson 24, 4th grade, Eureka squared. Our first one, that's going to look a lot kind of like yesterday we did. We're going to go from kilograms to grams and liters to milliliters. Okay, I'm not going to do this one for you, but I'm going to help you with the conversion. I'm going to put a number at top here to help you guys out. So every 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. All right, so 1 times 1,000 would tell me how many grams is in 1 kilogram. Okay, so you can do that same formula here. Just swap out the 1 for whichever number's in the kilograms category. All right, and liters and milliliters, oh my goodness, they're the same way. Just the same way, like going for kilometers, right? Like that one. So liters, how many milliliters are in a liter? For every 1 liter, you have 1,000 milliliters. All right, so it's the same equation. Swap out the 1, put whatever number we need in there to make it work. Okay, I'm not going to do that one for you guys. I know you guys can do that. So if we look down here at number 3 right here, we have 51 kilograms and 128 grams equals how many grams? So our conversion again, here's our kilograms to grams conversion. We have 51 kilograms. So multiply that 51 by 1,000. I don't know why the zoom keeps going. I apologize. Sometimes this camera likes to mess with me. Anyways, multiply the 51 by 1,000 and then add the 128 grams to it, and you're going to find this number. So that problem, write it out the other way. Yes, if you want to use old people math, it would be better for this one. Don't just make fun of me because I'm saying old people math. I'm old, talking about me. All right, we'll find the answer there. Then you're going to take this answer and add it to 128. And that will give you our answer down there. Make sure this is ones, tens, hundreds. Line it up the same way. All right. Over here, same type of conversion. Okay. Use the stuff up top to help you. On the bottom, we have the add or subtract, just like we did yesterday. Exact same as what we did yesterday. Okay. I am going to help you out with this one. I'm going to write it on a Post-it so I have enough room and I don't mess anything up. See, I learned from yesterday. Yesterday, I messed it up. Today, I can't do that. So my first one, I got to go from 9 liters to milliliters. My conversion is right here again. So I'm going to take 9 times 1,000. That's going to give me 9,000 milliliters. Now I need to add the milliliters I already have plus 4, 2, 1 gives me 9,421 milliliters. Over here, they're making us do another conversion. I guess they're not being nice today. This one's a little harder than yesterday, a little more work, but we can handle it. Over here, we have 3 liters, but we need to make a milliliters times 1, 2, 3. That's going to give us 3,000. Right? I know that doesn't look like a 3. I'm using that marker. It's stuck. It is 3,000. 3,000 plus we still have 410 left there. So we're going to take that 410 milliliters there. We're going to add both of these together, right? So if we add, we get 0, 1, 4, 3. So now we want to know the difference when we subtract. So we're going to subtract, right? 3,410 milliliters. All right? So remember, our answer needs to be in milliliters for us to get credit. If it's not in milliliters, we don't get credit. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 4 minus 4 is 0. And 9 minus 3 is 6. So our answer right here, 6011 ml for milliliters. This one, you're just adding. That one's a little bit easier. Not easy, a little bit easier than this one. All right, so make sure you do your conversions, everything the same way, and work that one out. My Post-it notes here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys can figure that one out. You got that. All right, I'll read the bottom one to you. I'm not going to do it for you. On the bottom, it says, a baseball team drinks 18 liters let's try that again. A baseball drinks it's Monday. I think my tongue's broke already. I'm done talking. All right, let's try this again, see if my tongue will work. Here we go. A baseball team drinks 18 liters, 932 milliliters of sports drink at their game. The football team drinks 26 liters, 498 milliliters of sports drink at their game. How much more sports drink does the football team drink than the baseball team? Okay, so this is just like the two we did above, and then you have to subtract like we did here. So it's very similar to problem number 5. Set it up and do it the same way. Remember how we did it right here for number 5? All right, we got to convert our liters to milliliters. Then we add in the extra milliliters we already had. Same way you're going to do that down here, just different numbers. Don't let that trick you. It's the exact same type of problem we did up here for number 5. All right, on the back, this one's a bit different. We haven't done this a lot. Okay, so it says partition the interval from 0 to 1 into thirds. Plot the fraction on the line. So we have 0 thirds, and then we have 3 thirds. So every third we put up there, we're adding another third. So we need to figure out, how do we divide this into thirds? Because there are 2 lines there. There's 2. So there's extra lines. We don't need all these lines. So we need to kind of figure out how we would divide this where it's 3 even sections. So we got to kind of look at this. If we just put one section here, that gives me this big of a section here. And if I look over here, no, that's not going to do it because that would be too big. If you want to get real crafty, or you have your ruler from yesterday laying around, if we mark this one about right here, and then we do it again, no, we're not all the way at the end, so this one might help us with something, but still, looks like we're not quite there. If we use this one right here, make that longer, I take this one down here, oh my goodness, we're past, so that can't be it. So we need to try to find 3 even sections. I'm going to spin that ruler from yesterday. You can use a piece of paper if you have it, or if you keep watching, maybe I'll help you out. So if we go from there, let's see if I get 3 sections with this. There's 1. Oh, that one lined up pretty good. Oh, no, didn't line up there good. Let's try again. All right, so that little one didn't work. But was it close? So we go there. We go there. We did there, but no, that would be 3 pieces. We just need 3 pieces. We need 1 piece here, 1 piece here, and then we'll have a piece there. So we already have 3 thirds. We just need to mark 2 other spots. How else could I figure this out? Could I go from here to here? If I did that, maybe I could rip the paper right there. If I fold it 3 times, would that help? They got to be even. So if I curl this end in, maybe. I curl this and then maybe. That's going to, no, that's not going to do it. I fold this in half. That gives me 0 thirds, 1 third, 3 thirds. Nope. What do you guys think? How can you guys solve this? Do you have something at home that could help you out? I want to see what you guys come up with this. I'll give you a couple ideas. But remember, we need to be able to put 1 third somewhere and then 2 thirds somewhere because we're going to add up to 3 thirds here. So we have to have a third, and a third because 1 third plus 1 third plus 1 third equals 3 thirds. And that 3 thirds right there. All right. I'm going to let you guys kind of work on that one on your own. I gave you a couple different ways. Maybe you could try that would work, or maybe that won't work. But you got to try to figure that one out. I want to see what you can come up with on that. Good luck. Remember, homework is we're just trying. We're not going to grade this one. We're just trying. What do you think? Where should those marks go? I'll be curious to see what your homework looks like on that one. All right, and number 9, our last one for our homework on Tuesday for lesson 24 from module 1. Carla plants 30 tulips in each row. I'm sorry. Carla plants 30 tulips in equal rows. She plants 6 tulips in each row. How many rows of tulips does Carla have? Well, we know we have 30, and it says equal rows. That means the same amount. She plants 6 tulips in each row. It says read, draw, write. Draw. So I'm not going to, you know what? Do we draw tulips? Do we put X's? If you want to put X's, that's fine. I'm trying to remember what tulips look like right now. If we go like this and this. There's my bad looking tulip. So if we have 6 of these, now I got to make them all the same. This one's a different height. This one's taller. Okay. Your flowers don't have to be the prettiest. We just have to know that they're supposed to be flowers. No laughing at my flowers. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay, I'm gonna throw a little leaf on there just for me to be a little fancier. Because we're just worried about the tulips, not the leaves, or if they have leaves. But you know what? I thought they need leaves. Just be happy I'm not drawing faces on those like I normally do. All right. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says equal rows. Equal means the same amount. So that's 6. I'm going to keep going and drawing rows of 6 and then counting them till I get to 30. Once I get to 30, I'll count how many rows I have because this is row 1. Count how many rows I have, and then that'll tell me how many I have. This is also the same, guys. This is a division problem. 30 divided by 6. When you're done, you should be able to find an answer. All right, I hope this helped. Again, 4th grade, Eureka Math Squared. Module 1, Lesson 24. Now remember, the review we're doing in class on Wednesday for our test Thursday, so there won't be a video for that. Hope this helps, guys. See you tomorrow in class.